What is this? Okay. What is this? Transparency. Hey guys, what's up? Hey Miss Hall, how you doing, baby? What's for dinner? We're doing two types of steaks. We're doing ribeyes, we're doing strips, we're doing fried jumbo shrimp, and we're also doing a baked shrimp as well. That's what we're doing right now. Right now I'm getting my double station, getting ready to double batter my shrimp. We're also doing mustard greens and loaded baked potatoes. That's what we're doing. Right now this is just the egg mixture. I'm mixing up 1 egg, about a cup of milk. Mix all this up together. Get that double dip egg wash station going. The shrimp doesn't take too long, nor does the steaks. The potatoes are already in the oven. The greens are right here cooking. The oil for the shrimp is right there. So we're just doing that. And I'm going to mix up some panko breadcrumbs with some cornmeal to give the shrimp that extra crunch. So please don't mind the loud noise if you hear anything. Panko breadcrumbs. I got the plain panko breadcrumbs. I like the plain panko breadcrumbs so I can easily put whatever flavors I want in it. We have panko breadcrumbs right there. We have some white cornmeal as well. Just a little bit. Put it in a food processor, the mini one I have right there. Since people wonder, do I have content, you guys? Let them know I have content as well. As you know, I could cuss a motherfucker out anytime I want to. Hey, Miss Lady Scoop. What you say? Who's fat?
Is what you said you're fat? I was eating.
Where?
The girlfriend. Miss V.
Oh, you read my comments? That's my husband, you guys. So I'm going to season all three things with the same seasoning. I have some fish seasoning going inside this sauce right here. Inside this panko breadcrumb mix and the flour and in the egg milk mixture. Also have a little bit of Cajun seasoning. I like a little spice, a little heat. So put it there. You want the flavor to be continuous throughout, and you want everything to taste pretty much the same. Put it there as well. Have a little bit of Italian seasoning in the flour mixture, in the egg mixture, and in the panko breadcrumb mixture. The oil is heating up. This pan is not even quite heat yet. I'm using a cast iron pan to cook my steaks as well. A little bit of black pepper. Guys. This is fresh ground black pepper right here for you. Of course, you season all three areas. You make sure that all three areas are seasoned. And yes, y'all, I will be making the garlic butter sauce that Miss D was talking about for the grilled shrimp. Yes, that will be made. A little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt right here. A little pinch of that. Make sure your hands are always clean. And this is finely ground, so you won't be finding any large amount of chunks of salt in there. And you want to season these flour and the panko breadcrumb mix heavily because when you do that, I know no salt BP. You're probably upset because I'm using salt. But it's pink Himalayan sea salt. So yes. You just mix everything up right there. So then you just pour it in here. It's going to give the shrimp a nice crunch to it. Discard, wash everything out, and mix this up, the wet mix. And basically, that's what we're doing. Mix the wet mix up, get another utensil out to mix up this dry mix. So you have your triple dip station for the shrimp. Now, what I'm going to do over here is now get my wet station is pretty much ready. The wet station is pretty much ready. Let me get my finishing station ready as well. Grab a drying rack and a sheet pan. Put it right here. So when the shrimp are done, I can just put it right here and that'll do what they do. Cover the bottom of that sheet pan with some aluminum foil. This oil should be nice and hot, but not too hot to where it's going to burn or overcook the shrimp. You want to make sure that everything is at a nice even temperature. Check these grains again. The water content level is pretty good. Everything's fine there. That's done. The potatoes being cooked. My water's going to be drink in a second. Stay hydrated, people. You don't want to be thirsty. Hey, Miss Leah, baby. Hey, Miss Parker, baby. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, Diamond, baby. How you doing? Thank God, baby. Hey, Starbell. How you doing, sweetheart? I'm going. Clean up as you go, you guys. Nobody wants to eat in a dirty kitchen. No one wants to eat somewhere where people don't know how to clean up after themselves or pick up after themselves. Hey, Sheila E, baby. How you doing? You hate cooking? Oh, I love cooking. I just hate being hot. See, these shrimp right here are the shrimp that I'm using for my fried shrimp. See how big they are? Big as my finger, right? They have been clean, peeled, and ready to go. Put that right there. I'm just going to dredge a couple of them all at the same time so I can do about 4 at a time inside of the oil. You want to shake the excess flour off the first layer of the process. This is just a jumbo shrimp that's dusted lightly in flour. Let me just put a couple more in there so I can do it all at the same time. But actually, when I'm trying to be funny and cute with it, let me get a top for this container. So I can just shake it up. I should do 2 tops. 2 tops. I'm so silly. 2 tops. 1 top there. About 5 at a time. So that way you can just shake it up in here. I could have got 1 top and use it for both things, but you know, you never know how much gunk is going to be on the shrimp and put it in the wet egg wash. So, see the big shrimp right here? Just dredge it in the egg wash. Put it in the panko breadcrumbs. You know, that's ready right there. Take another one, do the same, repeat the process basically. Just dredge it lightly in the egg wash mix, let the excess drip off, and then you dredge it in the thing. Let me get another plate so I can put those there. Just getting kind of crowded in there. That right there. So one dredge, you see how that is? Crispy and coated. Just lay it there. Let that get settled in there. Let it stay a little, I won't say humble. Let it get set up basically. Do two more. Just a quick dredge in the wet. I can check the excess amount of flour off. Do a quick little dredge in the panko breadcrumb mixture and cornmeal again. I may have to put more in here because that wasn't enough, I don't think, because I have a whole bunch of shrimp here. Y'all know I'm fat. I like to eat. Oh, shit. Shake off the excess flour. You see how I keep one hand for the wet side, one hand for the dry side. You don't want your hands to look like you have on flour gloves with this. You want to make sure that everything is the way it needs to be, the way it should be. You guys, I told you when I was on live earlier, I was going to do this anyway. This is what I plan on doing today. I didn't plan on addressing anybody today because, you know, people really aren't important to me like that, especially on YouTube, especially if you don't just support me. If you don't support me, why should I address you? Why should I answer to you? Why should I do anything which is whatsoever? But I did notice that someone asked me in one of my comments, do I have any content or am I just another messy queen? Me a messy queen? Messy, yeah. Queen, I don't think so. But, you know, like I said, it was another nameless, faceless, accountless troll. So people like that call me names and think that they're getting to me or saying something that's important. They're not. Now, check the excess off. See, I have 5 right here. Y'all probably can't see it, but I have 5 going in. Now they're going into the oil. Be careful when you put it in the oil now, you guys, because you don't want to burn. And you should also have, no, that'll be too much noise. So, ooh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, y'all. You don't want to overcrowd the pot because you don't want it to be too much. And you don't also want the heat to be too high. Because if the heat too high, the shrimp on the outside cook too quickly and the inside doesn't get cooked. You want it like a golden brown with a nice, tender, sweet inside. So give us a couple minutes to cook. You dredge your other ones in here as well. 5 more again. It's going to be batches of 5. Put the lid back on it. Still have one wet hand, one dry hand, you guys. So I can maneuver things around. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil off. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil off. Right now, the devil's is flour. Yeah. Station. My trusty, dusty tongs. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Let me wash my hands. That was hot. Can you do me a favor? Can you come wash and dry this off for me, please? Thank you. Just wash my hands, you guys. Those shrimp should be done. Perfect color. It'll be a perfect crunch to them. I know y'all want to see it, so here they go right here. See that? Nice and crunchy, nice and crispy. It's gonna be delicious. Hey, Views of You, baby. How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? Fine, I hope. How you doing, baby? Fine, I hope. Y'all know I love when she does that. That's the Views of You, baby. Y'all better recognize who the hell that is. It's Pam, baby. Yeah, how you doing? Make you a plate? Give me some money. I'm just playing with you. I'm trying to make you a plate, yo. I'm selling plates for $5. $5 for a plate.
Got a paper bag.
What'd you say? Don't do that. Y'all see him got jokes? Another nameless, faceless troll, y'all. Another nameless, faceless troll. There's always one. You know what I'm saying? It's always damn one. I can't even deal. I can't even be in my own damn house without no damn nonsense happening. Y'all, they want me to succeed. They want me to succeed. I'm just playing. That's our husband? Yes, that's our husband, Miss Leo. I was binge watching Leo the Lioness Queen. Not that one. This stuff. He's like, is that the one that always say, no, that's not the same, not the same one, not the same one. No, it's not the same one. Can you dry it, please? I'm gonna need it. Can you dry it?
What do you do?
What you just washed.
I watched two things, three things. The processor, the cutting board.
Oh, the processor, please. Thank you. And can you please blend up some more stuff for me? That. This. 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 This.
In the kitchen sink.
And this. Put it all in there and run it from, please. That's my topping, my coating for this. I'm just doing that. Distracted, distracted, distracted. Wet first, then pick up breadcrumbs. I'm just doing this first because the steak's not going to take that long to cook. It's already seasoned. Everything is chopped. The onions are chopped. The mushrooms are chopped. The rosemary is chopped. Everything that needs to go to the steak is already chopped. All I need to do is, like, after this is halfway done, damn it, stop doing that. Dip first. Then this. So the flour is fine, just these damn pink breadcrumbs. I didn't make enough of it because it wasn't big. I should have made 2 batches of that before I even started cooking. But you know.
It's measurements.
Pour. See, like I said, he doesn't know how to cook, you guys. He follows instructions to cook rice.
This is what I'm wearing. Can I say what I say?
While that's doing that, I'm going to turn on this cast iron skillet now because I need to heat up before I actually. This is a big one. Wow, that's a huge one. Before I actually do anything else, I need that to heat up towards a nice, hot, smoking hot temperature. turn on that fan because I don't want anything to happen. You guys, I'm sorry that the noise of the fan is kind of loud. I apologize about that. I'll try to speak up louder. You know. By the time I finish shaking this up and washing my fingers, it should be ready for me to check those shrimp. It doesn't take long at all. I don't need more than that. That the takeaway now or no? I need more than that, baby. We have all this. We have all this shrimp right here. We have all this shrimp. You see what I'm saying, y'all? You see what I'm saying?
Did you communicate with the meeting before?
Huh?
That's when you see it. Did you communicate with the meeting?
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, these are perfect, guys. These are perfect. A couple more seconds. A couple of more seconds. A couple more seconds, y'all. A couple more seconds, and we'll be cooking with gas. Well, electric. These are ready. One more time for that one. And this one is done. You use the draining rack and tray because you don't want it to be soggy. So that one should be done now. That one should be done. That one should be done. And these are these big scrimps, y'all. These big scrimps.
More than that?
Yeah, that's fine. So let the oil reheat up. Did you blend it? Did you process it?
No, press is over there. In front of you.
Oh.
That's why I gave it to you. See, Miss Leo? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about me. I don't know. Yeah.
No, what you did was
Give me.
no. No,
What did I do?
no. Thank you. Appreciate it. I thought you had everything over there, so you all the time at the bottom of the blender, so it doesn't work. You just have to mix it up now. Appreciate it, boo. Thank you.
My fault. See?
Reach outside the box. Reach outside the box. The pan's not quite hot the way it needs to be, but it's still heating up. Cast iron, you want to I use cast iron for steaks because it is an even heat. Lord Jesus. Help us all, Lord Jesus. Check these greens again. Check these greens, check these greens. Perfect. Y'all see that smoke coming from that cast iron pan? These are the strips, already pre-seasoned already. Y'all can listen to this sizzle right here. Watch this sizzle right here. Watch this sizzle. Y'all hear that sizzle? That tells you this cast iron pan is hot. It's hot, y'all. That's done. Of course, wash your hands. You just touch raw meat. Raw meat. Wash your hands. Dry your hands. Discard paper towel. This is the third batch of the jumbo shrimp that I cooked. Yo, bae. Now, you do that triple dredge again. These are going to be a little bit bigger because the panko breadcrumbs was not ground up. I like my steaks cooked about a medium rare. What the hell am I doing that for? What is that? Redredge. One dry hand, one wet hand. As you can see, I keep the tails free. It's easier to eat that way. It's easier to dip. And you don't lose the flavor and all that stuff like that and waste stuff by trying to dredge the tails, the part that you won't be eating anyway. And as I did, I actually seasoned all three parts of this. I seasoned the flour mixture that goes initially on the shrimp. I seasoned the egg wash mixture. I also seasoned the panko breadcrumb mixture as well. In my greens, those are mustard greens, by the way, you guys. They're mustard greens that I use for that. In that pot, of course, are the mustard greens, apple cider vinegar, garlic, onion, country ham. Did I say onion already? Garlic powder, of course, brown pepper, of course. And it. By the time I finish doing this and putting this aside the thing, I'm going to go ahead and flip the steaks to the other side. Wash your hand, of course. Always washing your hands, constantly washing your hands. You don't want to cross-contaminate any food. You don't want to cross-contaminate the the cooked food with the non-cooked food. You want to always make sure that you are cleaning yourself. Well, of course, clean yourself because you don't be nasty and dirty. Yo, babe. Put the other shrimp on this for me, please, Mr. Marvin. Oh no, don't need the rack. I'm sorry, don't need the rack. The rack is for the steaks. These are the smaller shrimps that I'm going to use for the garlic butter sauce that I'm going to make in a second. Hear that sizzle? We're ready to go. Start this off right quick. We're doing 5 at a time with these jumbo shrimp. Yep, we have one more batch left. Only one more batch left. And we'll be cooking with gas. Cooking with gas, cooking with gas. Huh, baby?
I was electric.
How I always do it.
That's what I thought it was electric.
Y'all, people with these smart ass mouths, I don't get enough. They're talking to me crazy. They're there. Oh my God, you guys, this looks so good. These huge jumbo shrimp. I'm gonna give y'all a good look at them as well. Give you a good look at them as well. Make sure that your handles are not facing outward. In case you have small children or you may bump into it. Make sure that your handles are facing inward, towards the stove. Y'all, look at these shrimp right here. Y'all can't see it? Let me turn this light down. Y'all can't see nothing. Damn it! I can't win for losing. They look good. Okay. This right here for the steaks. Steaks look delicious. Salt, pepper, little steak seasoning. And that's all you need for the steaks. There. Where's this at? Excuse me, you guys, once again. What we're saying. Hey, Kay got a body, baby. Hey, you guys, how we doing? I'm still a good boy. I gotta eat. I'm a grown boy. I gotta eat. And why go to a restaurant when I can do it myself? You know what I'm saying? I'm a self-sufficient man. You know, a triple dredge, regular flour, all-purpose flour, seasoning of your choice, egg and milk mixture, seasoning with the same you use for the those steaks are done. Put a little bit more extra olive oil. That's fine. Thank you, babe.
Ready to go now.
What's up? Thank you very much, baby. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
No. Baby, why you put the potatoes in the corner of the oven? Let that pan heat back up for a little bit. So while that pan heats up, I'm just going to continue to dredge these shrimp. Let's turn that pan down just a little bit. Uh-oh, that was a little messy. Let's clean that on up. Sure. Thank you for washing those dishes, baby. Keeping it clean for me. I appreciate that. I hate a dirty kitchen. Don't trust somebody with a dirty kitchen or a dirty bathroom. They nasty. Oh, y'all can see my face. What I'm doing? Playing around. A dirty kitchen and dirty bathroom, they nasty. Don't trust them. Now those are the strips. We still got ribeyes to cook as well, you guys. And with the ribeyes, we're going to make the do the onions and the mushrooms as well with the ribeyes. Y'all know how to do it. Y'all know how I like to eat. I'm a growing boy. I gotta make sure that I eat my food and eat well. Because you know, I don't want to be accused of being homeless in club chat at the same time. I'm just saying. You know, spending all money on popcorn. You know. Let's turn those around. Check out the access. Dip. 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 And dip. So I guess there was what? 20 large shrimp, I guess it was. A little bit extra room now. I can breathe a little bit. You know, just cooking along, y'all. Just cooking along. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate it. That sounds like you're hungry, baby. The scissors brings them to the kitchen, baby. The scissors bring them to the kitchen. That's out right there. Now, these are the ribeyes, y'all. Y'all see these ribeyes? Oh, yes, baby. All that fat marbling in it. That's still hot. Once I drop these ribeyes, I'm ready to take out those shrimp because they look like they're going to be done any second now. Let me hurry up. That smoke up in there. You hear that sizzle? Diamond, you like that, baby? Catch it on that. Of course, wash your hands once again. You're constantly washing your hands because you're constantly dealing with raw food and cooked food. You do not want to cross-contaminate. Now, these shrimp, just a couple more seconds. A couple more seconds for these shrimp. And they're going to be delicious. Delicious. Oh, I don't want to shit was so damn loud. While that's doing that, I could be doing this. Shaking it up. And shaking the double off. Shaking it up. And shaking the double off. Now, bang. The shrimp are ready. You don't want to crowd the drying tray or resting tray either. That's a big one. That's a big one. Y'all see the shirt? Las Vegas. Told you that's what I do. I go to Vegas anyway. So nothing to do. We'll go to Vegas for my birthday and chill. And hang out with y'all if y'all come. You do your triple dredge. Oh, this meal is almost done. This meal is almost done. I didn't do the wet dredge. What you doing, fool? And I'm gonna eat this with some sweetened spicy sauce. Now that's store bought. You know, this is a brand that I like. So no need to doctor it up anywhere. Anyway. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Once again, one wet hand, one dry hand, one clean hand, one dirty hand. You do not want to have your fingers look like you have on flower gloves. Okay. Check out the excess. Check out the excess. We no longer need this station. Have my trusty sous chef. Oh, right here. My trusty sous chef, help me out by cleaning up for me, please. Hey, baby. Thank you, boo. Ooh. Ooh. Mm. Y'all, that sizzle is everything. That sizzle is every freaking thing. Spray everything down, you guys. You now want to cross-contaminate. Keep the utensils on one side. Keep the spray down. Your countertops, everywhere else. And that's just a little bit of vinegar and water that I put in a bottle. While I cook, I clean up as well. Cooking while you clean is always the best way to go. All of the excess flour, all of the excess bits and things. So you don't have a lot to do when you are actually done and ready to go to bed. A little bit of excess. I'm thirsty again. Let me drink some water. What you saying? Hey, Felina Williams, baby. How you doing, baby? Okay, got a body. Everyone who's here, thank you all for joining me. I appreciate that. Watching me cook and act the food. That's what I do best. That's what I do best. Well, not really. I'm just saying. Y'all, these greens are everything. These scripts, not quite there yet. Couple more minutes. This steak, definitely where it needs to be. Y'all see this right here? Y'all see that? Oh my God. Okay. That one's a little blonde, but it should be cool. And that. Check these shrimp that's in the oven. They're done. So turn the oven off and let all this stuff stay hot while I prepare. I need to prepare. Put these potatoes. Ouch. I may have to use the Deanna Irvin method for these potatoes. Rock them in plastic and put them in the microwave for a couple minutes. But that's cool too. Put those shrimp in that oven. Oh shit. Why didn't y'all tell me I have shrimp in the grease? Y'all should have told me I had shrimp in the grease. Okay, they're good. They're good. They're good.
That looks good.
Okay. You want to taste one?
Of course. Not a hot one.
So you want huh? What is that?
Not when one just came out.
Here. Watch out. They see you. They see you. Ah. That one's blonde like hell. Now, for the mushrooms and onions, use real butter. Not the imitation stuff. So now this. Like this. And take out this. They're good? How's the seasoning? Good? What happened? Y'all, he ate it. He ain't walking around crazy holding his stomach, so it must be good. You know what they say about black folks? When they're quiet and smiling and eating, it must be good. Now, turn off that right there. This right here is for the mushrooms and the onions. You know, with mushrooms, they actually absorb, they're like sponges. They absorb the flavors that you put in it. So, I turn the fire down for that. Put the butter. You know, let that melt down. I have fresh rosemary and fresh thyme. That's for the mushroom and onions. I love the way real butter smells, especially when you like kind of brown it a little bit. I want to make sure that this doesn't brown too much, because when you do that, it has a nice nutty flavor and texture and smell to it. It is so good. It smells so delicious. I love that flavor, or that aroma, I should say. So just take a couple of sprigs of thyme. Take a whole damn tree, basically, of thyme. Throw that in there. You hear that popping sound that thyme making? And this rosemary right here as well. Let's turn this all the way down. Those grains on low. So there's cooked. They're cooked. Can you see this shit? Y'all know how I am. Can you see this shit? So I'm trying to be nice and cute with it. Fuck it. Bump it, y'all. Bump it, y'all. And then you take a nice tree of rosemary as well. Ooh, y'all hear that? So what I put the butter in there, a whole stick of butter in there, because with that, you want to, ooh, shit. Ooh, sorry, y'all. Orgasmic, it really is. You want to actually have the butter pick up the drippings from the steak that was in the same pan it was cooking in. And when you add this, the earthy rosemary and the earthy thyme in there, allow it to cook in there before you put the actual mushrooms and onions in there. Cover this up. Set this all aside to discard later on. Let it cool down. Keep it out the way. Isn't it floral? It's gonna be delicious. You heard him say it's floral. You can smell that rosemary and thyme. Yeah, that right there. Pot. This is for the butter lemon sauce, the garlic butter lemon sauce. So you want to discard the meaning, like you don't want this inside the things. You want the flavor of it, so you drip that off. It's already the flavor of this rosemary and this thyme is already inside the butter now. So all you do is discard that. You don't need that anymore. You have enough rosemary and thyme to decorate and garnish the dish. Now all you do now is put the mushrooms in first, because the mushrooms are going to absorb the majority of that butter and that flavor. That's what you want. You want the mushrooms to absorb. Oh my God! Oh Jesus! My finger touched that butter and rosemary stuff like that. Of course, wash your hands again, because you don't want to be licking your fingers and cooking for people. You know, you want to make sure your hands always stay clean. You also want to add a little bit of garlic in there as well. Just a pinch, not too much, not too much. Now, in this little pan right here will be my garlic butter sauce. Another whole stick of butter. The reason why I put the food inside the oven to keep it warm is because the shrimp was halfway done that I put in there on the sheet pan. It was halfway done, so it makes no sense to keep it on. It'll cook the rest of the way with the food staying warm. Now, that pan is hot. Trusty wooden spoon. And you want to make sure that all these mushrooms is touching all of that butter. All of that butter. And while you're moving it around, you want to scrape the bottom to make sure that you're getting all those brown bits from that steak and the seasoning on the steak absorb into these mushrooms. Now the mushrooms are halfway done now, you know what I'm saying? So now what you want to do now is, I already pre-chopped my onions already. Well, not chopped, pre-sliced my onions, you know. Like the onions. You want to throw these onions in there as well. You want to pre-slice these onions. Put all these onions in there. Gracias. Fresh black pepper, of course. That's done. Put that where it belongs right there. So I want to look for it again. See? I always burn myself because you're playing. See? What happens when you play? Just make sure these onions hit that hot part of the pan as well. All this is going to reduce down, you guys. It's not going to stay this full. It's going to reduce down. You're going to have a nice mushroom and onion with a rosemary, thyme flavor, type butter, type sauce to go on top of your steaks. Like I said, I woke up like this, y'all. Some of this stuff is dry. Now, rinse this off. Rinse off your lemons. Although you bought it from the store and they say it's clean, you never know what the hell's going on with that. So rinse off your lemons. Rinse off your lemons. And you can either microwave a lemon for like probably 5 seconds in order for you to release some of the juices from it. We can also roll it around like this, how salt this lemon is. It's gonna go really, really well with that butter sauce. Just cut it in half. Squeeze the lemon juice inside this butter right here that's been already reduced. You want it nice and lemony and nice and buttery at the same time. But that's not all. But wait, there's more. The acid of the lemon is going to keep the butter from actually browning. Use fresh whole butter, well, not fresh, but real butter, whole butter, and 1 lemon. So there's 1 stick of butter, lemon, and the rest is coming in 1 second. Always washing my hands after every step, pretty much, because I don't want to cross-contaminate. You know. You're so helpful, boo. Thank you so much. They can't see all that. They can't see all that. No. And see, you're still gonna have some texture in these mushrooms. Let me turn this back up a little bit. You still have the texture in the mushrooms. You're still gonna have the caramelization and the sweetness of the onion on top of that delicious steak. This is called a medium. Because as you know, they're in the oven. The oven is just cooling down right now. You don't want to be cooking anything right now because everything is pretty much cooked. You just want everything to be warming up, being warm. That now, fresh fork. Rinse it off, of course. Now you add a nice heaping amount of garlic to that butter and lemon. But you want that garlic to cook and release those flavors of it into the butter sauce. It's going to be nice and creamy and delicious. But wait, there's more. I use salted butter, so I don't add any salt to this. I will add some black pepper, ground black pepper to it, though. And some Cajun seasoning. What's that? What's that? What's that? Da, 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 da. Not jerk. What's that? No, I'm losing shit left and right. My Cajun seasoning. Here we go. Thanks. See, he had my Cajun seasoning. Well, I gave it to him. He didn't want it. I gave it to him. That's some Cajun seasoning to this. Just a couple of dabs will do you. A couple of dabs. And that's the garlic butter sauce that Miss D loves so much. Let's put that down right there. And pretty much all this is pretty much complete. Yeah, that's perfect. Ooh. Y'all took some recipes and some notes. Please try this, all this, Maybe not at the same time, like me. Okay. There only can be one fat person on here at a time, and that's me. Only one at a time. Turning it down. That garlic butter sauce with the lemon in it will thicken up, will kind of form kind of like a hollandaise sauce. You know, because all hollandaise sauce is egg yolks, and acid, pretty much cooked. It is nice and thick and creamy. Y'all can try to see that. You see how that is? How it's not like all watery like butter is when it's melted. That's done right there. That's done right there. Let's clean this up a little bit. You know, you have all that butter soaked up in the mushrooms and these onions. That's done. Let me check on these potatoes. I don't think the potatoes are quite cooked yet. Although they've been in the oven for a while now. So I don't think that it's quite cooked yet. But let me prepare this. This is all the stuff for my loaded baked potato. You have your green onions, you have your butter, you have your cheese, and you have your whipped cream. So, sour cream, you know what I meant. Everything you need to have a loaded baked potato. Turn that off. Everything's off. The aromas and flavors in this house are freaking amazing, you guys. Y'all starting to cook my whole meal, basically. I'm gonna set up my dining room table right quick, you guys, so y'all can join me for my meal. Hey, Leo, the Lioness Queen, baby, how you doing? Mysterious Mermaid, baby, how you doing? Hey, y'all. I'm gonna set up my dining room area so I can actually eat with you guys in 1 second. Please bear with me. Be with you in one moment, okay? Maybe sing to them or something. Don't let these people be here not doing anything. He's singing, y'all. He's so silly. He's so darn silly, y'all. He's so darn silly. Everything has a place and a place for everything. Okay. Get my dishes ready as well. Sauce, mushrooms, plate, napkin, knife, fork, I'm moving everything over to the dining room, so please bear with me, please. It'll be dark for a moment, but trouble don't last always, as they say. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am.